Hey folks, TW Scannell here from Hightech Home Inspections. And today we're testing the flow of a well, which some lenders need to have. So I built this device for doing just that. So we're taking the water from that faucet, which is, in this case, I know it's pretty much straight from the well. This happens to be my own personal well. And we're going into this device here. A little noisy over there, so I'll try and do this from out here. That thing on the right is a filter. So we're going to filter the water, make sure it's not pumping any sand. If it was doing that, I can see the sand, it's clear. Then it goes down to the pressure gauge, and then the silver device is a flow meter. It's a tapered cylinder, and you can see that little metal stainless steel cylinder bouncing up and down in there, making a lot of noise. And then it goes down to what we have a residential water meter. So we will take a reading when we get started, and this thing measures probably hundreds of gallons, and we will calculate the total time and the total number of gallons, and then we'll say, hey, we pumped for an hour and we pumped 5 gallons a minute, so times 60 is 300 gallons, or 4 hours, so would that be 1,200 gallons? And this thing's kind of fun. It goes around like crazy. The one on the right is, or the left, is hundredths of a gallon. Every time it goes around, it's a tenth of a gallon, and we got tenths of a gallon every time it goes around. 0 to 10 or 0 to 9 it does a gallon, and then 10 gallons and 100 gallons. Every time the 100-gallon one goes around, we get an increment on that odometer. So then we've got 100 feet of hose here, so we can take this sprinkler that you can hear in the background and put the water so it's actually doing some good somewhere, hopefully, or at least not making a flooded mess. And there's a second sprinkler if we need it, if there's more flow. So anyway, this is how this works. We will be able to establish, the flow rates. And what we've got here, this is settled in. The pump kicked on and it dropped down to 40 psi. Now it's come back up to about 44 psi, and it's stabilized. We've reached equilibrium at 5 gallons per minute, which is perfect it satisfies almost any real estate transaction. So, and I would give you a report that stated the time that we started and the starting reading on that meter, and how many gallons we pumped total for how many hours, and what the flow rate was, what the pressure was, and should satisfy any of your real estate demands. So if you need this done, give me a call. Hightech Home Inspection, LLC.